Hey everyone, starting early again, mostly because I am in need of putting some stuff together for the media kit. So, that is what I'm going to be doing this evening, and I'm sure it's going to be kind of boring. So, apologies right away. I think I have everything together, so I'm just going to send you over to take a look at the Canva pitch deck. So that's what I'll be putting together. That's what you'll be looking at. I'm going to be jumping around to a couple of different tabs in order to pull the right media in. Hang on. That was the reminder that I had this to do, even though I started 6 minutes early. Okay, so essentially what we're looking at is 17. Um, just to give you a rundown, hang on a second here. Oh my goodness. There we go. All right, so this is the beginning of it. I'll just zip through so you guys can see it really quick. There's that. We talk about the history. There's a whole video. Not going to go through it. Meet the Duo is essentially this stuff in here that's in the actual video. And then we get into statistics. So this is what I'm working on. I need to make it flow. So did you know there are 86.5 million dogs in the U.S. and 65.1 million dog owners in the U.S.? That's 1.5 dogs per owner. Additionally, 32.5% of the U.S. dog owners make less than $75,000 a year. 50% of the dog... this is what I need to move around, is this right here. So I'm just going to take this, and I'm going to cut it, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to cut it. I'm going to cut that, and then I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to take that out, and now that makes more sense. All right, this is why I'm doing this. We get into dog ownership by state. We get into the average number of people in a household, which is 2.5. We'll get into that later because that is families, and we'll be talking about that. We get into the average earner per state, and then that's both of those. We'll go through this later, but I just want to finish this up tonight. We start talking about the homeowners and, the dog owners in the top 10 states that have the most dogs, and what the average pay is, which is almost $70,000 a year. Moving across, percentage of distribution of household income. So less than 50% of Americans make less than $75,000 a year. There is that breakdown right there. And then we get into, let's see, what's the next one? The next one is this one right here. I live in Florida. We take a look at where I thought I lived. This is where I actually live. It's highlighted. How much does it cost to own a dog? We broke these numbers down. It's about $300 a month or $3,600 a year. How much does it cost for me to live? This is off of what I was currently making. We're going to look at those numbers. It's going to be around $54,000 last year. It's going to be a hell of a lot less this year. It's about $400 in a month just for me to live. Food is a little bit, these are the staples every month. And then my numbers, $54,000. Rent, essentially, I make $150 a month. I get to keep $150 a month. You can't live off that. How much does it cost to have a kid? Everybody says, have kids, don't have dogs. You can't afford dogs. Well, there's about 50 million families in the U.S., and this is how much it costs to raise a child every year in the United States. And there's the rest of the numbers, And this is what you have left over right here if you have a dog and kids. So that's what you're looking at. Moving on, average number of children is about 2, so we take a look at that. Then if you start averaging in kids, that goes down to 27.5, and that is where we all live, right here, below me, believe it or not, which is terrifying. All right, so let's talk about dogs. This is where I need to add on stuff, you guys, so stick with me. $1,100 a year is the average cost for veterinary care for dogs in the United States. Talk about the average cost of spaying and neutering is $400. 80% of dogs and cats are spayed or neutered in the U.S. Did you know one female dog can produce 60 puppies in her lifetime? Only 10% of all dogs born will find a permanent home. $300 the average cost to euthanize a dog. 3.9 million dogs are turned into shelters for adoption each year. Nearly 2 million shelter dogs are euthanized each year. So we are going to take a look at, I am going to do my upload, and I am going to grab 17. There we go. Let's talk about homeless cats and dogs. So I am going to put that there, and then I'm going to center it. Those are stats on the dogs, and that is coming from, I need to upload one more, which is 17A. That is where that stat came from. So I'm going to plop that there. Oop, I'm going to plop that. Where am I going to plop that? I don't want to plop it that big. There we go. I am going to I'm actually going to go like this, and go like that, and go like that, and go like that, and go like that, and go like that. There we go. There's center, and shoot. Nice work there, Adam. And I think I'm going to park that there. That looks pretty, doesn't it? All right, so what's the next one I'm going to use? Is going to be 18. USA roaming dogs. So the next one is going to be, I'm on this one right here. I'm going to add a page. I'm going to, that's not what I'm going to do. Copy, paste, upload file, 18. And there we go. So essentially what this says is that there are about 2 million. There are relatively few homeless dogs in high-income countries. For example, there are probably no homeless dogs in Sweden. There are, but somewhere along 1 or 2 million homeless dogs in the U.S. The total dog population is around 80 million. However, the homeless dog situation in the U.S. Used to be much worse. Just after World War II, around 30% of dogs in the U.S. were homeless. In the 1970s, animal groups launched a concerted effort to end dog homelessness in the U.S., and the chart on the left, USA roaming dogs, demonstrates those successful efforts. So that's what we're looking at. And that is the big reason for spaying and neutering dogs. It does, actually, if you have a male dog, you're not going to believe the difference between what the dog you have now versus the dog that it's going to be after it gets neutered. Alex calmed down quite a bit. Everybody always says that he is the most well-behaved dog that anybody has ever seen. I walk him without a leash most times. I walk him up to the market on the corner. He goes in. The market's a really tight um, aisles, so it's next to impossible to keep him on a leash. So I just keep him off leash, and he's always right there by my side. He knows. He is incredible. That's my Alex, good boy. Aren't you a good boy? Yes, you are. I don't know where he went. And then facts about U.S. shelters. All right, cool. Facts about shelters. So I'm going to do one more, and that is going to be this one right here. I'm going to paste that. I'm going to upload my very last one. There's that. There we go. I should probably say that I am live streaming this to YouTube, but I am actually on a Google Meet in the YouTube section. It will actually say in the About Me or the About section, it'll have the link to that. So if you guys want to actually join, feel free. You don't have to be on camera if you don't want to, number one. And number two, you don't even have to talk if you don't want to. But if you want to chat, you can certainly do that. Chat is open. So just want to let you know that. All right, so there is that. There's all kinds of stats, product and service information. That's what we're doing here. Audience demographics. I'm just trying to see what else I need to put in here. Contact information is done. Introductory product service information. Audience demographics. I need some testimonials. I don't have any press coverage or awards yet. I don't have any notable clients. Case studies. I just showed a picture of those, which is here. These are all strategic. I just need to learn what I know what some of these are, but I need to get more information on some of the other ones. So these are all things that I can talk about. FAQs, got that covered. Strong visuals. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should they be stronger? Should my visuals be stronger? Does it suck? That is what we're looking for. All right, so that's taken care of. Case studies, FAQs. There's all that. Strategic partnerships, corporate sponsorships, merch. Let's see. Partnership outline. That is that one, but I am going to delete that for right now. All right, cool. I think it's looking pretty good. I do believe. So, ta-da! That's about the extent of it. I am wiped out, you guys. Seriously, it's been a long week. I reached out to another one of my former coworkers. He and his wife have purchased a doggy daycare and spa, aka grooming service and boarding service. And where the heck are they? They are just north of Orlando. So, or just south of Orlando, excuse me. But anyway, north. I take that back. It is north. But I reached out to them to see if they wanted to be partners. I think I mentioned, and I will. That's not the right one. This is. I'm going to switch so you guys actually have something different to see. So the partner page. I think I started showing you this last night, and then I realized that I stopped broadcasting or stopped showing the picture, so you didn't see much of anything. So ended up talking with Tara. She is great, and she is in Milton, Florida. She raises sheepdogs. She's a sheepdog breeder, and she has the cutest little puppies. And I believe I can probably do this pretty easily, can't I? There's that. Hang on a second. That's not what I want. Yes, I want to view my channel, videos. I don't know where it went. Oh, maybe it's in shorts. I bet you. Yep, there it is. All right, I'm going to show you this one right here. So this is the reason why, after I started talking with Tara about getting a brother for Alex, I asked Alex if he wanted a brother, and this is his response. Alex. He's going off because I asked if he wanted a brother. Do you want a brother? All right. I think we're on the list for a brother. I have the silliest puppy ever. So, yep. I think he's a little excited for that. So I hope to have a bunch of things on here. I need to get something together so it's a little more organized, so I can separate them by service, excuse me, and even by state. So I need to do a good search on that. But at any rate, what I really need you guys to do is please, 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 please sign up, register, show your support, please. It is greatly appreciated, number one. And number two, spread the word, if you would please. This is grassroots stuff we're talking right now. Big time. All right, I'm cutting out.